If we see you, I'll cut all of that out. So don't worry. Okay, cool.
That's a good bloopers reel.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Am I on there?
Yeah, you're on there.
Okay. Alright, so you took us through this exercise and you made us reflect and you said, guys, what are you good at?
Yeah.
What is unique to you? And I responded, I'm the boldest guy in the room, if you remember. I still stand by that. But I realized that in saying that, what did I do that was bold in the last, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
What did you do? That was bold.
And I realized that I hadn't done much. I mean, if I was going to be the boldest guy in a room, I would have had to have done something super bold.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was the boldest guy.
Yeah.
And looking back, I hadn't done anything after leaving that meeting. I went straight to the fleet room, which is the room next door. And I walked in and I saw Rahman and I saw Ravid and I saw Said Ali, I saw everybody, and they were just, the energy was just so, like, non-existent. They were just completely overwhelmed with captains, with work, with verifications, and you could see they were just completely, like, the wind was taken out of them. And then I looked at them and I realized, man, I mean, these guys sitting here all day, they don't interact with anybody. I sit downstairs, I'm not in touch with my team, and something bold needs to change. And then I went downstairs and I walked by the product room. In the product room, they have this huge wall of projects. So as you did, you made us find our skill sets. I saw how the product team managed their skill sets and how they're super overwhelmed. And I saw that they have a really simple way of attacking a huge pipeline. They simplify it, they downsize it, they focus, they bring all hands on deck, and they prioritize and discuss openly what they can. I took what you taught me, or highlighted to the whole team, and combined it with the way product manages their sprints, and it kind of morphed it into this new structure. And the very next day, I launched it. So I spent the whole night till I spoke to Aura, the assistant general manager, and we were on the phone all night. Okay, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Should we do it? Should we not do it? And I woke up the next day and called a meeting, first thing of the day, and decided I was changing the whole structure. So I called a big meeting, brought everyone there, and asked them what they were good at, what they like to do, what makes them happy. And I realized that there was a lot I didn't know about my team that they were good at. I found out one of my fleet guys has an MBA. I found out that another guy is super good with numbers and analytics. I found out that Ravid used to be a GM in a different business, and that the skill set that I thought that they had didn't match with what they actually had. So we identified what made everybody happy and what skill sets they had, and today we manage those projects completely differently. There's no such thing as positions, there's no such thing as roles, there's only people and their skill sets. And now the fleet team has its own projects, the fleet team is helping with marketing, marketing is helping with fleet, I'm helping with fleet with acquisition, I'm talking to limo companies, and productivity's up, people are happy. And it's funny that you asked me to do this now, because we had a review 20 minutes ago of where we're at a week later. And the first thing people said, because I'm like, share your comments, feedback so far, and everyone said, I'm super happy because I'm talking to people I had never met before. So now they're really taking ownership. They're going to the product team and figuring out how to change the dispatching rules, how to do everything differently. And they're interacting with people who historically they weren't doing it. It was always me, or it was always Julia, or it was always Aura. But now that we'd empowered them to own their own projects, and that roles didn't matter anymore, and they just had to get it done one way or another, they're going directly to product, directly to tech, directly to ops, directly to marketing, and they're building new relationships. They have this newfound confidence. I'm happy that I decided to be bold again, and not just spit it out there and pretend to be bold anymore.
And how does it feel to be bold again?
I'm a lot happier. I mean, at the end of the day, I have to admit that it has helped my motivation too. Mm-hmm. So I am a big believer in energy, and the energy in the UAE team is completely different.